Hello everyone, my name is Karen and I'm going to be taking you through this creative dance class. So first thing, I want you to just check the space that you're in, make sure you've got plenty of room around you. If you can, push tables and chairs to the side so you're not going to injure yourself. Keep some water nearby so you can keep yourself hydrated, and as always, if anything hurts or feels uncomfortable, please don't continue doing it and adapt to the music. You can ask an adult to help, adapt to the movement, and you can ask an adult to help you with this. So we're going to get started. We're going to do a warm-up all together, then we are going to do a game that we did last time if you joined us, which was the traffic light game, and then I want us to do a creative task together, which is going to build a bit of a dance routine. So you're going to need one thing for this. I'll show you. That is your own sort of dice. A dice that counts from 1 to 6. That could be something that you've got from a board game, or it could be something that you make yourself out of cardboard or paper. Yeah. Don't panic though if you don't have these to hand. You can always copy what I'm doing with that. So let's go with a warm-up. So find a space. We are going to start by jogging on the spot. Brilliant work, everyone. Use those arms. We're going to get a bit faster with our jog. And a bit faster. Good. A bit faster. Lovely. Into high knees. Can you get your knees as high as you can go? Even higher. Good work. Then we're going to kick our bottom, kicking those feet up at the back. Good. Into some star jumps. Nice and big, nice and wide. Good. Back into jogging on the spot. Into high knees. Keep going. And then kicking that bottom. Good, into those star jumps. You're doing brilliant. Jumping those feet out and in. And back to jogging on the spot. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1, and I want you to run as fast as you can on the spot. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go! Go, 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 go! Can you go even faster? And stop. Get your breath back. And again, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Faster, faster. And stop. Oh. One more time, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And relax. Whew. Catch your breath. I want to see if you can follow me. Ready? Here we go. Can you keep up? Reach into the sides. And up. And side. Can you reach down? Down. And up. And down. And up. Keep going, bend those knees. Upright. Reach. and down, and up. Can we go faster? Up, and down. One more. Good, and take a really wide legs, wide arms, stretch. And make yourself really small. Really big. Go, 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 wide. And make yourself as small as you can. Last time, as wide as you can go. Stretch. And as small as you can go. Tuck everything in. And jumping up. Good. We're going to take some bends in the knees. Here we go. Bend. 2, 3, 4. Bend. Lovely. Can we turn that into a jump? So bend and jump. Bend and jump. Bending when you release on the way down. And again. Good. Shaking off those legs. We're going to stretch. So taking one foot, dig that heel into the floor and bend that supporting leg. Good, flexing that toe. Good, swapping sides, so we're digging that heel into the floor, bending that leg, flexing that toe on that straight leg. Good, and shake those legs off. Let's just take one arm across our body and bring the other arm all the way up so you're scooping it. So you're slotting that arm through, holding it against your chest. Good. And dropping the arms. Other side. Taking the arm up, scoop it through, holding onto the top part of your arm, reaching the other hand all the way to the other side. Good work, everyone. And release those arms, give them a big swing. Good. I want you to take one hand, reach it down your back. Try and reach as much as you can, and we're going to push the other hand against that arm. Don't push it too far, you don't want it to hurt. Lovely. Bit longer. And release, swing those arms. Good, and swapping sides. Reach the arm as far down as your back as you can and push with the other hand. Good work. And swinging those arms to release. I want you to turn those wrists. So stretch out those arms, turning the wrists one way. Can you go the other? Good. And then waving those hands. Lovely. And picking up one foot, see if you can balance. Oh, take those arms wide to keep you with that balance. And see if you can turn that foot one way. And the other. Or hold on to something if you need to. Release that foot down. Swapping sides. Hold that balance first. And then turning that ankle one way. Can you go the other? Oh. Brilliant. And rest. Well done, everyone. Have a little sip of water if you need. And then I'm going to remind you of our traffic light game. Okay, everyone, so our traffic light game, can you remember the rules? Do not worry if you can't, I'm going to go through them. So, The very first thing we were doing is walking around the room. So a nice normal speed, we're not rushing anywhere and we're not going too slow. So as if you're just walking down the road at a normal pace. We're walking around the room. Let's give that a go. Ready? And walking around the room. You can use those arms. Good. And stop. The next rule we had was, if I shout red, you're going to stop. Good. So let's try that walking around the room. Red. Yeah, so you're going to freeze and you're going to hold whatever position you are in. Fabulous. If I shout green, you're going to go. So whatever position you're in, green, off you go. Starting to walk again. Brilliant. And hold there. The very last rule we had was amber. So on a traffic light you have red, amber, green. Amber, can anyone remember what that one was? Yes, it was to balance. So when I shout amber, hold that balance. It could be you're holding it on one leg. It could be you're down, using that hand, balancing. Anything you like, as long as you're holding that balance. Shall we give that a go with the music? Walking around the room, red is stop, green is go, amber is balance. Okay, find a space, not bumping into anything or anyone. Off we go. Green. Red. Freeze, don't move a muscle. Green. Off you go, continue that walk. Fabulous, everyone. Amber. Hold that balance. Green. Good. Red. Red. Did I trick you? Green. Off you go. Amber. Hold your balance. Try not to wobble. Green. Off you go. Red. Green. Red. Green. Oh, I'm getting trickier with it. You've got to really listen. Red. Amber. Find a different balance. Green. And rest. How did you do? Did you hold those balances? Brilliant work, everyone. Okay, so now I'm going to add some new rules because I feel like you can handle it. So we've got red, amber, green. I'm going to pick some different colours now for different rules. So if I shout purple, I want you to find the smallest movement, smallest position that you can. So it might be that you're crouched on the floor, your head's tucked in. It could be that you're standing up, your elbows, your hands, your head, maybe even a knee is tucked in. So the smallest pose you can find. That's when I shout purple. If I shout pink, I want you to hold the biggest movement that you can. So it's frozen in the space, but as large as you can go. So splaying those hands, those feet. Good. So, red, stop. Green, go. Amber, hold a balance. Purple, hold a small movement. And pink, hold a big movement. Are we ready to add those two new rules in? Okay, let's go. Green, walking around the space. I want you to see if you can change direction so we don't just walk in a circle. Even if you've got a smaller space, use all of it. Red. Freeze, don't move. that shape. Amber, find a balance. Hold it there. Green, walking around the space again. Keep changing direction. Use those arms. Pink, hold the biggest shape that you can. Amber, find a balance. Good, green. You guys are amazing. You're doing so well. Red. Last one, ready? What's it gonna be? Pink. Oh, largest shape. See if you can go even further. Can you stretch any more? Can you make your shape any bigger? And relax. Well done, everyone. Give yourself a pat on the back. Fabulous. Have a little sip of water if you need. Okay, everyone, so this next part of the class, I want you to work with me to create 4 different movements. So I've got 4 words here that I want us to use to create these movements. I'm going to create one, so feel free, if you're really stuck, you can use my one, or you can create your own. I do not mind. If you've got an adult there with you, feel free to ask them for some help in creating these. So, the first word that we were going to use to create our movement is jump. That might be backwards on your screen, not sure. That says jump. So, go back into your space. Can you think of a movement that involves a jump? Have a few moments while I think of mine as well. Ones. Have you got one? Good. Okay, so I'm going to show you mine. So I want us to jump as if we are a firework exploding in the sky. So my legs are going to go wide and my arms are going to reach up. So we've got 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that is my jump. You can use that or you can use your own. So are we ready? We'll do it all together, either mine or yours. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good. Make sure when you're jumping, you're bending your knees to take off and you're bending your knees when you come back down. Yeah, so we're making sure we're protecting our knees. Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1, and jump. Brilliant. Okay, keep that locked in your brain. Everyone locked it in. Good. The next word is turn. That says turn. So, can you think of a movement that involves a turn? So, back into your space. I'll think of some, you can think of some. Here we go. Have you got one? Okay, let me show you mine. I am going to do a roll on the floor because that involves a turn. So hopefully you can see I'm tucking one leg in and I'm rolling on my bottom and I'm coming back up again. Yeah, have you got a different one? Okay, let's do it together. So either my version or your own. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Turning. Yay! Amazing. So let's go back. We've got a jump and we've got a turn. Are we ready? Let's do our jump all together. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Let's do our turn all together. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant work, everyone. Okay, the next thing we're going to use to create a movement is this word, which is travel. So you can travel from one side of your room to the other perhaps, or you might just take a few steps. We've all got different spaces that we're using. So travel is our word of inspiration. So find your space. How might you travel? Give you a few seconds to think. Have you got a way to travel? Good. Okay, let me show you mine and we'll do it all together. So I'm going to skip. So I'm bringing one knee up and hopping, and I'm also going to do it backwards. So I'm travelling forward and back. You might travel to the side using a gallop. You might travel forward, you might travel backwards. Let's see yours. Okay. We are going to do it all together, either my version of skipping or your version of travelling, however you like. Ready? 3, 2, 1, travelling. Well done. Okay, let's put those 3 together. What was the first one we were doing? Jumping, that's it. Second one? Turning, amazing. And the last one, which we've just done, travelling. Brilliant, ready? From the beginning, I'll jump. 3, 2, 1, jump! And turning, 3, 2, 1, turn. And then travelling, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Okay, we've got one last word to use and then we've created all of our movements. This one might be a bit tricky, but let's try it. The word is gesture. Can you think what gesture might mean? So gesture is something we do. It could be a wave, so something quite small. A gesture could be a thumbs up. It could be an OK symbol with your finger. It could be a shrug. You could shake your head. You could nod your head. Yeah? So talk to your adult if you're not quite sure what a gesture means, but I want you to think of one. Yeah, so take a few moments. What could your gesture be? Okay, I'm going to show you mine. Are we ready? Mine is 2 thumbs up. So I'm bringing my arms out directly in front, giving you a thumbs up and bringing them down. Have you got something different? Okay, so we'll do it at the same time, either my version or your version. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got 4 movements. We've got a jump, we've got a turn, we have got a travel, and we have a gesture. So now this is the point where I want you to grab your dice. Our dice has got 6 numbers on, 1 to 6. We're only going to use 1 to 4. So if you come across, if you roll a 5 or a 6, you need to re-roll it. Okay, so you're going to roll the dice 4 times. Yeah? So you might want a pen and paper, or you might want to ask an adult to help you remember these, but I want you to remember what number comes when. So let me roll my dice. I've got number 3. I've got number 2. I've got number 4. Got a 6, so I'm ready to re-roll. And I got a 4. So 3, 2, 4, 4. That's my pattern. So just listening for a moment so I can explain it. Your your jump is the very first thing you did. So jump equals number 1. Your turn was the second thing you did. So turn equals number 2. Your travel is what you did. So that's number 3. And the last thing we did all together was gesture, which equals number 4. So I rolled a 3, which is travel. I rolled a 2, which is turn. And then I rolled 4 twice. So that's gesture, gesture. If you need a moment to pause this video, roll your dice and write those down, feel free. So let me just repeat. Number 1 equals jump. Number 2 equals turn, number 3 equals travel, and number 4 equals gesture. You might end up rolling 4 4s. That means you've got 4 gestures. Okay, so pause this video, roll your dice, and see what numbers you land on. You're rolling it 4 times. If you roll a 5 or a 6, you need to re-roll. Okay folks, how have you got on? Brilliant work. So now we're going to put it all together. We're all going to have really different sequences depending on what you've rolled on your dice. So let me just show you what my routine is going to look like. So I rolled number 3, which was travel. So I'm going to do my skipping. I then rolled number 2, which was my turn. So I'm rolling on the floor and coming back up, and then I rolled 4 twice. So that's my gesture, thumbs up, and again, thumbs up. So that's my routine. So rather than stop and starting, I'm going to play the music and I'm going to do one into the other, into the next, into the next. And that is our chants routine. Shall we try it all together? I'm going to play the music and give you a couple of goes to order yours. Are we ready? Your first one, whatever that was, off you go. Into the next. And keep going. And when you've finished, standing still. Good, we're going to do it one more time. Try and remember as best as you can or follow along with me. Here we go. And. Brilliant everyone. If you need to pause it and go through it a couple more times, now is your chance. Fabulous work everyone, they look amazing. Feel free, if you can, if you want to film that, your adult can film you doing that and send it through to the Dance Network Association so we can see all of your hard work with that routine. If you like, you can build on that. You can add another 4 rolls of the dice, so you've got 8 movements back to back. You can do whatever you like with it. If you don't like what you did for your turn, you might want to change it. If you don't like what you did with your travel, you can change it. Make it your own. Amazing work. So we're going to cool down now. So coming back into your space, I want you to reach those arms up all the way to the ceiling. We're going to drop them on 3, 2, 1. Good, and again, breathing in, reaching up, reach, reach, reach. 3, 2, 1, drop. Good, last time, reaching. And dropping in 3, 2, 1. Good, take your feet nice and wide. Take those those arms up and down. Good, and then rubbing across one arm and rub the other arm. Rub those legs even further down and then create some circles around your knees. Other way. Lovely, and rubbing those hips. And one shoulder. And the other shoulder. Good. We're going to take a lovely stretch with our legs. So I'm going to face the side. Take your legs nice and wide and lunge into that front leg. So your back leg's nice and straight. And you can just rest that hand on that leg. See if you can keep that knee in line with your toe. Good. Coming up, swapping sides, lunging with that other leg. That back leg is as straight as you can go. Good. Coming up, shake those legs out. Shake those hands. Shake them high. Shake them low. And to the side. And then bring them together and give yourself a massive round of applause. Well done on that class. That was brilliant, everyone. I hope you really enjoyed it and let us know what you thought. Thanks so much. See you again soon.